Hey, kia ora, Helen Brahms here, coming live from Sun City in Arizona. Hope you're all having a super fantastic, sparkling tune-up Tuesday. Yes, that day of the week where we make our changes and our things. So how has your tune-up Tuesday been? What tune-ups did you work on today? It's been a very Whack-A-Doodle day here today. But it's been a Whack-A-Doodle day in the fact that I got so busy this morning, I did not get over to get my mail. I have now been notified there's 11 parcels sitting there for me. I'm going to try and sneak over tomorrow morning. I'm not sure how successful I will be, but we will see. But definitely got to go over Thursday morning and pick up parcels. It's just been a crazy day on the help desk today. All sorts of requests coming in. Some make you scratch your head and think, what were they thinking? Some were sort of like, oh yeah, we can get that one taken care of you right now. And others took a little longer. But those are always good days. A lot of variety in there. So it was fun. So I'm going to do something crazy here. Oh my gosh. I can't believe I'm going to do this. So I'm trying new things today. Do you know what a Lucy Rose... Hang on. I got to get this over here. So I can do that. And I have to do this here. Okay. Do you know what a Lucy Rose is? This is a Lucy Rose. It is an apple. And what's special about a Lucy Rose? Well, I found this out today when I was placing my order at Sprouts. Now, hang on. I've already got one pre-cut, so I didn't have to try and cut it on the air. This is what a Lucy Rose looks like on the inside. It's pink. Isn't that cool? I don't know what it's a combination of, but I'm going to try. Actually, that's not bad. Little mealy. So, and I got that crunch that I like with like pink ladies and things. So, sorry, I'm trying to do a TikTok at the same time to see if I can get this done. But yeah, it looks like it's still recording. Oh yeah, the timer's supposed to be going. Start the countdown. Oh, there we go. I think it just put me live now. I don't know. But anyway, so a Lucy Rose is an apple, and on the inside it is pink. It hasn't got a bad flavor to it, but you can definitely see the teeth marks in there. Oh, hang on, figure out cameras here. See the teeth marks there. So it definitely leaves the teeth marks behind. The other thing that I saw, which I was super excited to see, was, I'm going to hold this piece up. It's Zespri Reds. And what these are red kiwi fruits. And I was like, what? So here it is whole, not very big. But when you open it, oh, and it's furless. It doesn't have the fur. It doesn't have the fur on it. But look what happens when you open it up. It's red inside. Zespri Reds. Now, these are supposed to be sweet, so let's try it. Oh, that's good. This one's not as sweet as I said, but it's meant to be tropical flavor. Definitely got that. And yes, I am somebody who eats the skin of kiwi fruit. Furred, non-furred, it doesn't matter. You've got the regular kiwi fruit green, which has the fur. You have the kiwi fruit gold, which has a yellow center and is furless. See the nice smooth, hang on, some nice smooth skin on that one. And now you've got kiwi red. So it's kind of cool, but this is really good. So I'm going to go try some more. And I'm sorry if I'm grossing out those who don't like eating the skin of kiwi fruit, but it's the best part. I love the skin on kiwi fruit. That is really, really good. Definitely a tropical flavor, but not as sweet as what they were saying it was going to be. So anyway, hope you all had a super fun. So anyway, so there you've got the Lucy Rose and the kiwi red or Zespri red. So give them a try. Okay. I think I just recorded my first TikTok. I'm not sure. So thank you all for participating with me on that one. I'm going to try some more of this. This is really good. I forgot the stalky bit. So yeah, so I got to try those today, which was really awesome. Loved it. Had a lot of fun with that. I'm going to put this down first. Now, I got to do that, I think. Oh, I don't want to do that. How do I post these things? Do you know what a Lucy Rose is? This is a Lucy Rose. It is a it's playing. What's special about a Lucy Rose? Well, I found this out today when I was placing my order at Sprouts. What is a Lucy Rose looks like on the inside. And Zespri red. I don't know what it's a combination of, but done. Next. Post. I have no idea if I did that correctly. So that was you just all saw me do my very first TikTok. Well, you were part of my very first TikTok, so we'll go and see what happens with that. Oh my gosh, that felt bad. But hey, like I said, it's a Whack-A-Doodle day. And Whack-A-Doodle days, all sorts of things happen. But here's the really cool part. It was another Whack-A-Doodle day because this is what happened. So I placed my order with Sprouts, which was fine. And I was thinking ahead. My birthday's on Thursday. And I thought, what do I want to do for my birthday special? So I thought, normally I do like a chocolate cake or something like that. Let's do something a little different. And I had this craving for apple pie. And they had these, it said fresh baked apple pie. It was in their bakery area. I'm on Instacart looking at this. I thought, that sounds good. And I thought, I wonder if they have any mascarpone cheese. Because I've had mascarpone cheese on top of hot, sticky toffee pudding. And if you have never had hot, sticky toffee pudding, try it. It is amazing. And with the mascarpone cheese, it is really, really good. And the mascarpone cheese is actually better than the vanilla ice cream on the hot desserts. A little note there. And those of you saying ice cream, no. I would prefer it if I had the option of the mascarpone cheese or the vanilla ice cream. I would take the cheese every time on hot desserts. And so I had some. So I've got some different. So I got like about 3 or 4 different cheeses. I got some cold meats. What else did I get? Got my fruit. Saw the Zespri reds. Saw the pink rose, the Lucy roses. So I thought, I'll try those. And I thought, but I've got to taste test them on my life tonight. So that's what I did. And of course, got the apple pie and got some other little things. Got some chocolate covered almonds and chocolate covered cherries and cranberries and, all the good stuff. So I can make up my own little mini birthday charcuterie board. And I got some grapes to go with it too. And what else did I get? Oh, I got these chips which are made of chicken. Thought that sounds interesting. I'm going to try them, but not on the slide. I'm going to do that for another one. Save it for Thursday. And so I did that, and when they deliver, now the thing goes through on an app. You can do it online, and you can also do it on an app. So I'm on the app following the order, and if they can't find anything, what you're looking for, they then either suggest something if you tell them to suggest it, or they replace it with whatever it is you said you want it replaced with, or refund it. Because you can go through every item and say, replace it with this. If it's not there, refund it. There was one refund, and that was on the Kiwi Golds, because I wanted to show you the gold and the red together, because I didn't have any of those. And the other one, they did a replacement on. Yes, they did one replacement and one refund, and which was fine. But the app, it's so funny. It tells me this guy is doing my shopping. I'm like, I'm fine. Because some of the guys just sort of like, they rip through the supermarket. They bring everything here. It's all great. It's fresh. It's really good. I've never had a bad experience with the guys. With the women, sometimes a little bit. And the thing was, I thought, okay, you're going to be delivered just after 12. Why aren't they shopping yet? They haven't started the shop, because they notify you when they start shopping. Because they tell you, they do that because you can actually order while they're shopping. So they tell you, you can actually add things to your cart while they're shopping for you. And then there's a point where they turn around and say, okay, we can't do it anymore because they're now checking out. And so they keep you up to date on this. It didn't do anything. And so I got the notifications through that one was being refunded. I had to approve that. And the one was being switched out. So I had to approve that. Everything else on my list they got. And so then it doesn't send me a notification, but I can see, and that because you can actually watch them shop. So still shopping for these things have already been found. So I knew that they had finished the shopping. Then it switched to saying you can't order anymore because it's they're going to check out. So then I got a notification that Peter, I think it was the name of the driver, was starting my shopping. Excuse me, that was the push notification that came through when the person is now checking out. so then Zeffie's up there on the thing, and she's just looking out the window, and all of a sudden she goes still. And that's what she does when the car pulls up, and she watches. And she watches the car to see what's going to happen. And she's watching, and I'm looking out, and I could see the roof of the car out there, and I'm like, oh, who is it, Zeph? And the person gets out and goes to the back door, and then starts walking towards the RV, and Zeph just goes berserk. She comes running over to me to tell me it's there, then goes running to the door, and she cocks her head and listens and waits. And that's my cue to go up and go out the door. It was a woman, not a guy, and she had my groceries. She says, everything was on your list except for those two things. And I'm like, that is amazing. I don't think I've had a list go through yet where there's been no replacements or refunds on it at all. That's right. It was dark chocolate covered cherries that she had to replace. And so got all the bags inside and everything else. She left. That was when I got the notification they were starting to shop. I thought, well, that's really weird. And she drove off. And it was a girl. It was a woman, not a guy. Like the app had said it was going to be a guy. So I was like, well, that's really weird. And then I get all the things, I'm putting all the groceries away. I reach into the bag that has the apple pie, and I slide my hand underneath the box, and I go, this is warm. Oh. I'm like, my apple pie was so fresh. It was still warm. It was in its box, and it was warm. And I was like, I so want to eat this right now. I was like, no, that's for your birthday. And I'm like, but I want to eat it. I'm having this big fight in my head going, I want to eat it now. It's still warm. And my head's going, no, it's for your birthday. And I'm like, oh, but I want to eat it now. I'm like, can I have just a piece? They're like, no. So I had like the little devil over here saying, go eat it now. And I had the little angel over on this side. Okay, the devil on the side and the angel on this side. And the angel won out. It's still sitting over there because I couldn't put it in the fridge being warm, so it was still sitting over there. But it was a warm pie. So my apple pie for Thursday came. Obviously, it was fresh as fresh could be in a supermarket, and so I'm really looking forward to diving into that with my mascarpone cheese on top. So, and I've got my air fryer, which will heat it up nicely because it's got a little reheat setting, so that'll work beautifully on it. It won't over crisp or burn the crust, and it's got a double crust on it too. So. I'm sort of like, oh my gosh, I wish Thursday would hurry up. But then I'm like, no, I've got so much I have to do before Thursday. And I am working on Thursday. So, but I do have a lot of stuff to do this week. My schedule is full. And I apologize to everybody for not doing family tree answers today. I was prepared for it. It just didn't work out. The time-wise and everything else with everything going on, it just did not work out because I've been slammed. My schedule is slammed this week. So even Zeffie hasn't even been to the dog park yet. This week. I meant to go last night, didn't get a chance. But I will tell you this, 5 o'clock on the nose, she comes running over here and sits down here next to me. And then puts her paw up on the seat. And makes this big puppy dog. And I'm like, what's the matter? And she runs over to the door and runs back and says, somebody was ready for her walk. She did have to wait while I finished off a chat. And then we went for her walk. So she's now, I think she's already gone to bed. She's already in the bedroom asleep. But yeah, so it's been a Whack-A-Doodle day, but it's been awesome. I mean, I've got fresh apple pie in the place. It was still warm. Did I tell you it was still warm? It was amazing. It's still sitting over there in its box and everything. I haven't taken it out. I haven't even opened the box. So I've been very, very good on that part. But on these Lucy Roses and these Zespri Reds, we're going to be yes, eating the ones that I've chopped up, and then the other ones will wait till Thursday. Although I'm not sure if I can wait till Thursday with the reds, because with the Zespri Reds, because apparently that when they ripe, they turn very quickly, so they have to be eaten very fast. So I might be eating those the next couple of days. But then birthday's only 2 days away. But there's 2, 4, 5, 6 whole ones left. Yeah, I could ration that out over the next couple of days. We shall see. Anyway, that's it from me for tonight. So go have a super fantastic sparkling evening. I've still got a couple of things that I need to finish up here before I can kick back and relax for the day. No movies tonight. I've still got stuff that needs to be finished off, and I didn't get my to-do list done for today. So I'm sort of like, oh, I need more hours in the day. I really do. I need more hours. And it's not like I sit and waste them either. I'm actually been staying pretty focused this week, which is a surprise for me because normally I'm very shiny object syndrome. But this week I've been very focused on what I've been doing, working on Genealogy, working on stuff, admin stuff for clients, and be working on the chat. So it's been because I got a couple of genealogy things I need to get finished up this week, in the process of working on those, and so I can do the reveals for them either this week or next. One of them I'm going to do this weekend, and the other one's going to be the following weekend. So it's all hands on deck. And then I've got 2 more to start. I've got 1 definite to start and 1 signing a contract. So, oh yeah, I got to get the contract out. See what I mean? And everything is written down that needs to be done, so I don't forget it. So we're good. And it's all written in my planner and everything. And I've even got it on a list online as well. So it's all over the place. So I'm going to go finish off my Zespri reds. I've already finished half of it, so here's the other half. And finish off my to see what I'm gonna have to go look up Lucy Rose to see what she's been bred with to get the red color in there. But yeah, it's a very different flavored apple. But anyway, have a super fantastic sparkling weekend. I'm gonna go see if my TikTok posted. Thank you all for participating in my very first TikTok as well. Anyway, have a super fantastic sparkling. Did I say weekend, didn't I? Whack-A-Doodle day. Whack-A-Doodle Wednesdays. That could be fun. Anyway, have a super fantastic sparkling evening, and we will catch you guys back here tomorrow for Winning Wednesday. Hei konera!